Hello, to you all. I have noticed that more and more people have been watching my channel since I have been advertising on Instagram and Facebook, and I just wanted to say hello to you and welcome you to my new video. I'm gonna talk about my good and not so good diet that I've been having lately and about eating healthy to make myself stronger. And what I have gone to an eating healthy workshop today. I didn't quite understand it. I went to my social club where I go normally on Wednesdays. As I'm recovering from a stress-related disability, I go to a social club in West Liddeville. And they do all those sorts of activities. I'm learning a lot there and making new friends. And yeah, basically the lady talked about all those details that's in foods and what is good for us and what isn't. We already know that. Just sometimes we don't have the motivation to motivate ourselves to eat good and to think when we want that ice cream so bad, chocolate, double chocolate magnum, which I have in the fridge. We want it so bad, but how can we stop our cravings of telling us to have that ice cream? Well, for me, I had 2 ice creams today, and I'm guilty, and I admit, and I shouldn't have had them at night because I'm not going to exercise them off. And before I didn't care about these things, but now I do because sugar interferes with my sleep sometimes. And yeah, it puts on kilos. I'm a little bit overweight. I don't want to say the exact number, but I would like to lose 5 kilos again because I've done it once and I know it's possible. So you guys that are watching out there, if you have lost 5 kilos and you're successful with your dieting, please let me know what you have done. And if you do read everything that you buy at the back of your products, like they say that we should. And I have started, but I just ignore it sometimes, you know what I mean? Last week, I have suffered gastro for about 2 days. And I stayed away from people, I didn't want to get near people, and I could not taste food properly. Because I have thrown up 4 times and it was not pleasant, and I didn't want to eat anything that would trigger it to come back. So I thought, oh, I had gastro and I lost 4 kilos. Doesn't work quickly like that, does it? But I have been eating very plain food, so I'm gonna tell you what is good to eat if you have gastro and what is good to do to protect yourself from getting it again and from spreading it. I have eaten only plain toast with brown bread, rye white bread, I think, wholemeal or something like that, with nothing on it, no cheese, no butter, no jam, no nothing, because cheese is kind of milky inside and it can trigger gastro to come back. So I've eaten that for 2 days. Tell me, do you feel sorry for me? Imagine eating plain toast for 2 days. Oh God. And then I have eaten a cooked egg, like inside. And that was okay, I have done that. And guess what, my mom, who thinks she knows everything about gastro, says that eating just dry rice crackers is good. So I had to stick with dry, plain dry, no milk, no yogurt, no nothing, no chocolate, no Coke. It was killing me as I was watching everyone else eat all that. And I couldn't, but then I thought maybe it's a good thing, maybe I will lose some kilos. That didn't happen. Maybe it did, I haven't weighed myself today because I don't want to obsess about it. But when I started eating, I got too excited and I went to McDonald's, which is 25-minute walk from me, and it was a good walk. I had a walk because I felt guilty eating it and then sitting in a car again and not even working it off. And then today I had 2 ice creams and Lyft, and I have eaten pretty good. I had chicken pasta and made in a healthy way, I guess, and a taco after. But I always have to run it at night. At night, ice cream is pretty bad. So I decided to look into all of those things. What levels of potassium the food that I eat has, because I like potassium. Energy, some food come in our system easily, and then when we start walking, it gets out of our system quickly, like bread and Nutella, which I used to love. But I don't eat it anymore. And here I've got some watermelon. Woohoo, I'm gonna eat that pretty soon. And do you know what is good? I put watermelon mixed with blueberries and bananas, and yummy. That is something to make myself feel better after eating 2 ice creams. And I know I'm not gonna burn enough, but oh well. Everyone has their own bad diet moments. But from now on, what I have started doing is tracking down how much I eat. I'm aware of everything that I've eaten today that was bad and everything that I've eaten that was good. So when I track down my eating moments, then I notice how bad of snacking habits I have, and how much I have walked, and how much I have exercised, and how much water I drink. Sometimes I think that I have had 4 bottles, but I didn't really. But I need it. And because I like a little bit of iron, I need to eat red meat and fish, which I don't. But it's my new goal, right? And I have found something out. People think that original chips is very unhealthy. It actually has some good stuff in it. I looked at the back and I didn't even know. But it does. It has a lot of potassium, and that's what I need. But it makes me very thirsty, original chips. And salt and vinegar. Oh, very thirsty. In the mornings, I like to have cheese and avocado and toast. And then some kind of a sweet snack in between morning and lunch, and then do some exercise after lunch. And at night I'm starting to cook a few meals, and then I might order light and easy on some nights, but I do not like vegetables. So yeah, today we discussed about shopping and how the labels that we see at the back, we can get more knowledge on them, what it means and what we're actually eating. And just because we want to eat something bad that we don't need it, and maybe the best way is to not buy it. That works for me till I walk past the store, and then I buy another cake. How do I tell myself in front of that store that I don't need that cake? I don't need that cake. I don't need that cake. Can I tell myself? Can I convince myself? I don't think so. But that will be my next step to work on. I have a bad drinking original Coke addiction because Diet Coke is not tasty enough for me. Some people tell me, I love Diet Coke. It's just so good and it's so tasty. It's not tasty. People drink it because they think it's healthy, but it has so much hidden sugar. And guess what? Diet Coke gives bad cravings for more and more sugar. I learned today in my healthy eating session. So maybe I'm better off to drink half of this one and then just keep on drinking water till I get out of my habit somehow before I gain 5 more kilos. Okay, that is it for me. I'm gonna go and eat my watermelon, and let me know if you're struggling with your dieting so I feel better about myself. Nah, just kidding. Let me know, and we can feel better for ourselves together. And I will say bye bye for now. Ciao Bella.